the sky. It's 99 red balloons go by. 99 Decision Street, 99 ministers meet to worry, super flurry. Call the troops out in a hurry. This is what we've waited for. This is it, boys. This is war. The president is on the line. As 99 red balloons go by. 99 nights of the air, right, super high-tech jet fighters. Everyone's a superhero, and everyone's a Captain Kirk, with others to identify, to clarify and classify, scramble in the summer sky. It's 99 red balloons go. 99 dreams I have had, in everyone a red balloon. It's all over and I'm standing pretty in this dust that was a city. If I could find a souvenir just to prove the world was here, and here is a red balloon, I think of you and let it go.
We were good, we were gold, kind of dream that can't be so. We were right till we weren't. Build a home and watch it burn. I didn't wanna leave you, I didn't wanna lie. Started to cry, but then remembered I can buy myself Baby, look at me and tell me what you see. You ain't seen the best of me yet. Give me time, I'll make you forget the rest. I'll give you more in me, and you can set it free. I can catch the moon in my hand. Don't you know who I am? Remember my name. Fame. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna learn how to fly high. I feel it coming together. People will see me and cry. Fame. I'm gonna make it to heaven. Light the sky like a flame. Fame. I'm gonna live forever. Baby, remember my name. Baby, hold me tight, 'cause you can make it right. You can shoot me straight to the top. Give me love and take all I got to give. Baby, I'll be tough. Too much is not enough. I can ride your heart till it breaks. Oh, I got what it takes. Remember my name. Fame. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna learn how to fly high. I feel it coming together. People will see me and die. Fame. I'm gonna make it to heaven. Light the sky like a flame. Fame. I'm gonna live forever. Baby, remember my name. Remember my name. Fame. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna learn how to fly high. I feel it coming together. People will see me and cry. Fame. I'm gonna make it to heaven. Light the sky like a flame. Fame. I'm gonna live forever. Baby, remember my name. Blame it all on my roots. I showed up in boots and ruined your black tie affair. The last one to know, the last one to show. I was the last one you thought you'd see there. And I saw the surprise and the fear in his eyes when I took his glass of champagne and I toasted you, said, honey, we.
Well, it's almost about that time. Can we raise the roof up in here? Up in here. We're getting started momentarily, but today we about to be off the hook. Can we just raise a shout in the building? Come on, we can do better than that. Can I hear another shout in the building? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Cleveland Metropolitan School District School of One commencement ceremony for the class of 2026. I am Kerry Copes, proud student resource coordinator at the School of One. Before we begin, please turn your phones off or on vibrate. Families, please note that a professional photographer is taking photos of the graduates before, during, and after the ceremony. These photos are free and will be available by scanning the QR code on the back of the program. At this time, please prepare to welcome our graduates. Welcome Board Chair Sarah Ellicott, other members, officers of school, Aaron Frew, Network Leader, Dr. Andrew Kuntz, fellow podium guests, the School of One teachers and staff, students, families, friends, and supporters of the School of One 2026 Spring Commencement. Please stand for the national anthem. All right. You may be seated. Whew. I feel so much energy in the room. I want to start by saying greetings and congratulations to the spring graduating class of 2026. The energy that I feel in the room is very electric because we are very, 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 very proud of you guys. Can somebody say with me, 136? Today we are proud to celebrate a record-breaking graduating class, and we are just today going to just take a moment just to take a deep breath. Come on, right where you are. I want you to take a deep breath. Take a deep breath in. And you say, why would he do that? Because this year was a challenging year. And along the way, we had to take some breaths, and we had to catch our breath for the long haul and for the long journey. One of the things at the School of One that we stand for is fire. And one would ask, what does fire stands for? Fire means to be focused. Fire means to be invested. Fire means to be responsible. And fire means to be engaged. These 136 are the fire. We don't need a whole long speech because they are the speech. Evidence that they're sitting here, they made it. They're the fire. Now, I just need to do something just a few quick moments before I take my seat. One thing about fire is that fire spreads. One thing about fire is that it burns up whatever gets in its way. One thing about fire is that it is contagious. And another thing about fire is that it spreads. I want to say to you guys today, as you get ready to leave up out of here, School of One graduates, everywhere you go, let the fire spread. Everywhere you go, let the fire be contagious. Everywhere you go, let the fire take over. Everywhere you go, let the fire take you higher. Right where you are, parents, I want you to get your brochures, get your programs in your hand real quick. Come on. Where my fans at? I need you to start fanning the flames. Fan the flames. Fan them. When y'all leave here, fan your way and fire your way into your career. Fire your way into the next dimension. Now I want to do one more other thing. In those envelopes, I'm not going to take away too much of the thunder because our principal is going to come back and talk about that. But I just want to say something to you. What they're going to receive in that envelope is coming from a company called Roto-Rooter. One thing about Roto-Rooter, they specialize in clearing pipes so that water can flow through the pipes. What I want to say to you guys today, you are the School of One pipeline, and I want you to be like water. And everywhere you go, I want you to just spread out, spread high, and spread deep. One of the things that they say about Roto-Rooter is, away goes our trouble, down the drain. You've gone through tests. You've taken your NWEA. You've taken your OSTs. You've taken your SATs. You've been tested. You've gone through. But look over your shoulder. Come on, young folks. Look over your shoulders. Look over your shoulders. All of that is behind you. And I want to tell you and I want to give you the go. Go into your next. Go into your future. Go. And don't let nobody stop you. The fire that's on you is going to take you to the next dimension. I love you, and ain't nothing you can do about it. One last favor I want to ask of you guys, because we are a legacy school. Just like you got over, I need you to reach back. Text somebody one day this week. Tell them about the School of One. Cameras, wherever you are. For those of you who will catch this video sometimes later, 136 graduates are leaving us, which means there will be 136 new vacancies. The School of One, the doors are open. If you know somebody who needs a second chance, if you know somebody who needs to pick up where they left off and they need another chance at redemption, dial 216-838-8852. The doors of the School of One is open. We are accepting the next wave. Can I just get us real quick and real fast to just lift up a shout one more time for your 136. And at this time, unfortunately, our very own Dr. Morgan could not be here with us in person, but he did send his well wishes and a video greeting. At this time, I welcome Dr. Morgan.
Greetings. My name is Dr. Warren Morgan, CEO for Cleveland Metropolitan School District. And I would first and foremost want to congratulate our class of 2026 from the School of One. We are so proud of you. I know your family members are proud of you, your entire village that are here are proud of you. Your teachers, your school leaders are proud of you. There is so much that went into this moment. So we want to say congratulations. I apologize that I'm not able to be there in person. I've been able to go to all the graduations for the class of 2026, and I would be remiss if I did not get a chance to speak to our graduating class from School of One for the class of 2026, because you are just as important and just as special as well. So let's say a couple of things about our class of 2026 from School of One. I know many of you are going into college. Some of you are going into the armed forces. Some of you may be going into a trade school or going directly into the workforce right after high school. Whatever you choose to do, know that we are so proud of you, and there is so much ahead of you. And we are here to support you and cheer you on every step of the way. One other thing I want to share about our graduating class from the School of One. There are 136 of you. Now, we had 128 graduates from Rhodes College and Career Academy, and that was our largest graduating class from our traditional schools. But I must say, School of One has that beat. With 136 graduates in the class of 2026, I can say School of One has the largest CMSD class of 2026 high school graduating class. Let's give them a round of applause. We are so proud of you. What an amazing feat and amazing victory. Congratulations. Now, before I close this message, I want to share a couple of things that I got a chance to share with all of our graduating class as I went to the graduations this year. You know, as you enter into this next phase of your journey, things will not always be easy. There are times you'll face challenges. There are times you'll face direct criticism. But I want you to know that if you remain humble, give grace, work hard, and stay focused on your goals, there is nothing you can't accomplish. Across CMSD, this has been a very challenging year. It's one where we've reimagined how our district will look like. There were some schools we've had to close and reimagine the program. And even though it's been a challenging year for adults, it's been a challenging year for me as your CEO, our scholars continue to show up with resilience and show us exactly how to manage change. And I want you to remember that as you go into this next phase of your journey. When I faced challenges this year, I remembered those lessons of humility, giving grace, working hard, and staying focused. It got me through some hard times, and I know it will get you through some hard times. Now, before I end, I have to share with you the poem that I shared with every graduate from the class of 2026. Each year I share a poem with the graduating class, and the poem I chose for the class of 2026 is called See It Through by Edgar Guest, and it is very appropriate for this class because of your resilience. And here it goes. When you're up against a trouble, meet it squarely face to face. Lift your chin and set your shoulders. Plant your feet and take a brace. When it's vain to try to dodge it, do the best that you can do. You may fail, but you may also conquer. See it through. Black may be the clouds about you and your future may seem grim, but don't let your nerve desert you. Keep yourself in fighting trim. If the worst is bound to happen, despite all that you can do, running from it will not save you. See it through. Even hope may seem but futile when with troubles you're beset. But remember, you are facing just what other humans have met. You may fail, but fall still fighting. Don't give up, whatever you do. Eyes front, head high to the finish. Always remember to see it through. School of One, class of 2026. I am so proud of you. Your entire village is so proud of you. Go forth, continue to make us proud. Congratulations.
At this time, I would like to introduce Jake Francis, our Say Yes Family Specialist, who will introduce the salutatorian for the spring class of 2026.
All right. Okay. So if the School of One were to have a Hall of Fame or a list of distinguished graduates, Isabella Akins would be among the all-time greats. Okay. Isabella exemplifies School of One's FIRE motto. She's focused on academic success, intentional in taking the right steps towards achieving her goals. She shows great responsibility as not only a great student leader, but dedicated to her friends and family. And she's engaged in many student activities and community activities. Okay? Isabella has had to overcome many personal challenges to get to where she is through hard work, dedication, and commitment to her future and inspiring others by her actions. It's been my good pleasure to work with Isabella for the past 2 years at the School of One at Bard, where she's been an exemplary student. Isabella is a kind, caring individual who only sets positive example for others in the classroom and reinforces everything that we expect of all of our School One family. Isabella is a very talented artist, a great friend, a gifted conversationalist with a sharp mind. Isabella has achieved many academic honors, including taking several College Credit Plus classes, and will be graduating with 3.7 cumulative GPA. All right. As someone who most definitely stands on business and has a gifted mind, it's only fitting that Isabella be attending Cleveland State University this fall to not only bring the fire to Cleveland State University, but to major in business and minor in psychology. All right, without any further delay, Miss Isabella Akins.
Good evening, administrators, teachers, families, friends, and most importantly, the class of 2026. Today is more than a graduation, it's a reunion of our journeys. Unlike many schools, our story was never lived in just one hallway, one building, or one campus. We came from different sites, classrooms, schedules, experiences, and in some cases, completely different paths through life. Some of us saw each other every day, some of us only met recently. Yet somehow, despite the distance between buildings and routines, we became one class. And I think that makes this moment even more special. Because the class of 2026 proves something important, community is not built by sharing the same location, it's built by sharing the same determination. Every site represented here had its own personality, challenges, memories, and traditions. Some campuses were loud and energetic, others were quiet and antisocial. Some students thrived immediately, while others struggled before finding their footing. Some of us arrived confident about our futures, while others just arrived trying to make it through the week. But every single one of us showed up, and eventually all our paths led here, to this stage, to this moment, to this accomplishment. Graduation is often described as the end of a chapter, but I think tonight is something else. Tonight is proof that growth does not happen in one perfect straight line. Growth happens in different places at different speeds under different circumstances. Some people climb mountains, others fight battles nobody else can see, and both deserve to be honored. The truth is, every graduate sitting here today has overcome something. Maybe it was academic pressure, maybe it was self-doubt, family struggles, anxiety, loneliness, loss, or the feeling that you did not quite fit in. Maybe you had moments where graduating felt far away or impossible, but here you are, and that matters. And I hope you never minimize what it took to get here. I also think our experience attending different sites taught us something many people spend their whole lives learning. There is no single right way to succeed. Success does not always look the same, and neither do people. That lesson will matter long after tonight. Because after graduation, you are going to meet people from every background imaginable, people with different beliefs, experiences, cultures, talents, and struggles. And if our class has learned anything, it's that people do not need identical stories to respect one another, support one another, and grow together. In a world that constantly tries to divide and separate people into categories, our class became something stronger. A collection of individuals who learned how to belong together, and that is worth celebrating. Now, I know many of us are thinking about our future tonight. Some graduates are headed to college, some to careers, some to military services, trade schools, internships, or opportunities we never expected to find. And some are still figuring things out. That last group should hear this clearly. You do not have your entire life planned out at 18 to build a meaningful future. Life is not a race with one finish line. Some people discover their purpose early, others discover it after changing directions completely. What matters is not whether your path looks perfect, it's whether you keep moving forward. There will be moments after graduation when things feel uncertain, plans will change, some doors will close unexpectedly. You may fail at things you thought you would succeed in immediately, and you may compare yourself to people online who seem like they have everything figured out. Do not let comparisons steal your confidence. Everyone's timeline is different. The people who succeed in life are not always the smartest, the loudest, or the most popular. Often they are simply the people who continue showing up, the people who stay adaptable, the people willing to learn, work, and try again after disappointment. And if the last few years taught us anything, it's that this class knows how to adapt. We learned how to navigate change, how to build friendships across campuses, how to stay connected even when we weren't always together, how to create a community. That ability is going to serve you well in life. Class of 2026, wherever we go next, remember this. Your value is not measured by a title, a paycheck, or the opinions of strangers. Your value is measured by your character, by how you treat people, by whether you keep your word, by whether you choose kindness when it's easier to be cruel, by whether you use your success only for yourself or to help others rise too. The world does not just need talented people, it needs compassionate people, reliable and honest people willing to listen and care. And looking at this class tonight, I believe those people are sitting right here. So as we leave our different campuses behind and move into one shared future, I hope we carry the best parts of this experience with us. The resilience, the friendships, the understanding that every person has a story we may never fully see, and the reminder that even people from a different place can become part of something bigger together. Class of 2026, no matter which site you came from, tonight we stand together as one graduating class. And wherever life takes us next, we will always share this moment. Congratulations, graduates, we made it.
Wow. Wow. At this time, we will invite Ms. Sahar Schumann for the introduction of our valedictorian.
Greetings. It is my honor to introduce this year's valedictorian, Jude Cloddy, a student who truly embodies excellence not only in academics, but in character. While completing high school, he also earned enough credits to achieve his associate's degree, an impressive accomplishment that speaks to his dedication and perseverance. But if you ask anyone who knows him, they will tell you that Jude's greatest achievements go far beyond academics. He is, at his core, an incredibly kind and humble person. He listens, truly listens to others, values different perspectives, and approaches every challenge with a positive attitude. He's not afraid to ask questions or seek help, and he constantly shows gratitude to those around him. These are not qualities you can measure on a transcript, yet they are what make Jude so exceptional. A big part of who he comes from is from the strong foundation and support from his amazing parents who have encouraged him every step of the way. Just as importantly, his deep faith guides his actions and shapes his character, fueling his humility, kindness, generosity, and genuine care for others. Next year, Jude will continue his journey at CSU, where he plans to continue in his study of informational technology. Knowing him, he will approach this next chapter with the same quiet confidence, determination, and grace that have brought him to this moment. Jude was not able to join us in person at graduation, but he didn't want to miss the opportunity to congratulate his fellow graduates and be a part of the celebration. He recorded his remarks to share with us.
Good afternoon, teachers, family, friends, and my fellow graduates. I'm sorry I'm not able to make it in person today, but I still wanted to celebrate our achievement. First, I wanted to extend a big thank you. Thank you to our teachers and educators who showed up for us every single day. They showed us patience, encouragement, and believed in the kind of people whom we could become. Thank you also to our friends and family who were always there for us and showed us love and support. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you. Ever since we started kindergarten, this day has been our goal. Every lesson that we've learned, every class that we've taken, all of these things have gotten us here to this moment. But graduation, it isn't just an ending. It's also a beginning of new challenges, new opportunities, and new experiences, some of which we haven't even begun to imagine yet. Speaking of challenges, we've all had our fair share. I know for me personally, math classes were always a bit of a challenge. But for these and other challenges, I've learned something. I've learned how to persevere, how to endure, how to ask for help, and just how to not give up when things get tough. And I know all of you have also faced challenges, whether they be in academics, in relationships, or in life outside of school. yet you're all here today, which is a symbol of your determination and your resilience. I also want to give a big thank you to the School of One. This school isn't just a normal school because it's given us the ability to learn at our own pace and in our own way. And in that way, it's given us a lot easier of a time to graduate than in a traditional school. So, thank you. So, as we graduate today, let's remember that it's not just about what we're leaving behind, but what we're going towards. All the lessons that we've learned, perseverance, resilience, determination, they don't just end here. They go with us, they shape us, and they help us to become better people. To my fellow graduates, be proud of what you've accomplished, but don't remain stationary. Keep challenging yourself, keep trying to learn new things, because being young is about trying, failing, and then trying again. And it's in these moments where we truly grow and become better people. Also, I wanna say, remember all the love and all the love and kindness that we've been shown, and give these qualities freely to all the other people whom we will meet in our lives in the future. So the class of 2026, congratulations.
Thank you. Can we have another round of applause for our salutatorian and valedictorian? At this time, I would like to bring Michael Dunsmore, a teacher at the School of One, to introduce our commencement speaker.
Felix Navarro is a proud graduate of CMSD's class of 2024. Now 20 years old, he is pursuing an associate degree in veterinary technology and is on track to graduate next year. While attending college, Felix works at a local dog salon where he continues to gain hands-on experience caring for animals while also helping fund his education. As a recent graduate, Felix understands the challenges and opportunities that come with transitioning from high school to adulthood. Balancing work, school, and personal growth has taught him the importance of perseverance, adaptability, and staying committed to his goals while following his heart. Felix is honored to return to CMSD to share words of encouragement and celebrate this important milestone with the graduating class of 2026.
Good afternoon, everyone. I know most of you are very tired right now. I was tired too. You spent years sitting through lectures and exams and deadlines. You want to leave this hall behind and go celebrate with your family. Honestly, I was exactly the same when I stood where you're standing right now. However, I'd like to encourage and politely ask for your attention right now regardless. I promise I'll say something that's worth listening to. Back then, when I was in high school, though honestly that wasn't all that long ago, I'm only 20, I remember being asked, what's next? I didn't have an answer, not really. I was told I needed a plan, a 5-year vision with checkpoints like some kind of highly detailed operation, and I believed them. I thought that's what success looked like, having every step mapped out with no surprises. But here's the thing, life isn't a plan. It's more like standing in a library full of books you've never read. You don't know which one will change your life, or if any of them will for that matter. All you can do is walk towards the shelves and pick one up. I was told to follow passions as a child as well, but upon growing up, practicality and stability became priority rather than simple dreams. It took me a while to realize why, but I eventually stopped listening to those kinds of thoughts. Not because I thought I knew all the answers, but because something in me finally asked, what do I want? Not what my teachers and family wanted, and not what society said was safe and logical for me, but rather what I wanted, me. You're all graduating today, and everyone will ask you, if they haven't already, I'm sure they have, What's next? Like it's just another exam with only one right answer. But here's the truth no one will tell you right now. You don't have to know, and that's okay. Honestly, that's exactly what this chapter of your life is about. The most successful people I've studied, the ones who actually changed things, built something real and not just money or status, didn't follow a perfect plan. They stumbled, they chose wrong sometimes, and some of them changed paths halfway through and didn't even know what they were doing until years later. I'm saying all of this because I want you to realize what they had was not certainty, but curiosity. A willingness to try something because it intrigued them, not because someone told them it was a good career path. So instead of asking yourself where it is you want to go, I challenge you to ask yourself what it is that excites you. What is it that makes your heart flutter, and what are things in your life that make you light up? At this moment, I'm currently a full-time veterinary technician student, and I should graduate next year with my associate's degree. I didn't choose this because it's lucrative. I chose this path because animals, silent, loyal, and fragile creatures as they are, spoke to something within me. That's not weakness, that's depth. Passion isn't flashy, it doesn't always come with fame or headlines. Sometimes passion is just showing up every day for something no one else pays attention to. But the world needs people who care about quiet things, like the sick dog no one adopts and the injured bird in an unforgiving winter storm. The world needs unique eyes in every field, hearts that beat for those very reasons. I'm aware that I can be a bit of a talker, so I'll wrap things up here. I'd like to finish off by asking those of you who are graduating today to really think about what I've said. Class of 2026, I challenge you to embrace uncertainty and chase curiosity of life instead. Measure success not by a plan, but rather how authentic your journey has been and will be. And congratulations.
Can we have another round of applause for our commencement speaker? Felix, if you could, join me back. On behalf of the School of One graduating class of 2026, we would like to present you with this token of love for sharing your time with us today. Thank you. Come on, let's clap it up. All right, I know I'm a long-winded kind of guy, but let me do this. She not gonna like this, but I got to do it, and you can just forgive me later. Let me tell you something. 136. But at the hem of the School of One-ship, we have an amazing, astounding, phenomenal, hard-working woman, one of the hardest working persons I know in education, works hard, sending emails 3 a.m. in the morning. Look, guys, real quick, we had to take an OST. Our students needed to do an OST, and we had a district goal of 95% that we had to achieve. And through this powerful individual's leadership, not only did we achieve 95%, but through her leadership, her spirit of excellence, and leading the way through a spirit of collaboration, partnership, and as her motto says in her email, kids first. She also says, be better, not bitter. And after this today, how can any of us be bitter? But thanks to Miriam Sims, can we clap it up? I bring her to you. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up.
If I could crawl underneath a rock, I would right now, but I'm going to give it up for my family, my School of One family. Can you please stand? Please stand, family. I'm going to tell you this. I could not do it without them. It takes a village. I could not do it without my families answering my phone calls, my babies rising to the occasion and doing whatever it takes to get, wherever it took to get here, okay? I appreciate you all. This is hard for me. before I get started, I just want to say to my families, thank you for coming today. Today is a day of celebration. It's a day of pride. It's a day of joy. As principal of the School of Wine, I am honored to be before this group of students, before these parents, my parents, because you have supported me all the way. Whenever I called, you answered. And I thank you for that. We have 136 graduates right here before us because they persevered, they were determined, and they succeeded. That's for you guys. At the School of One, our motto is we meet students where they are and walk with them to where they need to be. Each graduate sitting before you had a different journey, but today you share one powerful accomplishment. You finished. You finished. So I'm going to make this short. I just want to say one thing. Over 80% of our students qualify for Say Yes. And with additional, yes. And with additional scholarships, that's over $500,000. This class is moving forward to college, trade schools, certification programs, the armed forces, and the workforce. Graduates, we are proud of you. You are prepared, capable, and ready. You are ready. So spring class of 2026, congratulations. I'm going to ask all my on-stage educators, and guests, please stand and remain standing during the conferring of the diplomas. We are pleased to share that as graduates pick up their diplomas, they will also receive a certificate from CMSD to pick up a free laptop. Yes, free. From PCs for People to take with them into their digital journey beyond high school. In addition, we have a surprise for you today, graduates. CMSD has had many successful alumni, including Mark Stepaway, a 1978 graduate of Rhodes High School. Mr. Stepaway founded his own business and is now the largest private owner of Roto-Rooter franchises in the United States. His journey from CMSD student to national business leader shows the power of opportunity, education, and perseverance. Today, he is giving $500. I said $500 to every CMS graduate to use as they see fit. Let's thank Mr. Mark Stepaway for his amazing generosity. All right, at this time, I would like to call Board Chair Sarah Ellicott to the podium for the certification and acceptance of the School of One class of 2026.
Principal Sims, do you attest to the fact that these students have satisfactorily completed the requisite course of study prescribed by the Cleveland Metropolitan School District, the Board of Education of the Cleveland Metropolitan School District, and the Ohio Department of Education?
I certify that all the students on this stage today have met all the educational requirements of the state of Ohio and the Cleveland Metropolitan School District and have passed all the required parts of the Ohio graduation and the Ohio State test. These students are now ready to receive their diplomas.
Then, on behalf of the Cleveland Metropolitan School District Board of Education, I have the highest honor to bestow upon you, members of the School of One 2026 graduating class, your high school diplomas, along with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations, class of 2026.
All right, families, friends, and distinguished guests, we have now come to the time in the ceremony that we have all been waiting for. Will the first row of graduates please stand up?
I'm Mr. Simeone, teacher from the School of One Lincoln West at City Life Center. I'm honored to be the person doing roll call tonight. Are we ready? Ama Abdi. Mohammed Abdullahi. Pawan Acharya. Wolfie Adamus Bruno. Isabella Akins. Hassan Ali. Brooke Allen. Ahmad Ashkiar. Josephine Baez Gonzalez. Bayira Baraka. Josiah Baxter Mundy. Aaron Biggs. Maya Blair. Jeremiah Bowles. Ibuchwa Bonyemu. Talasia Brents. Elisa Brooks. Jormairis Bruno. and Takesha Bunch. Anthony Burge. Samuel Burge. Sylvia Caldwell. Dantes Campbell. Taiwan Kennedy. Nathaniel Kennedy Drake. Evangelina Cantrell. Aaliyah Cartagena. Omar Castellano. Janila Coleman. Joshua Conroy. Esteban Contreras. Radnika Cornelius. Denise Crisp. Savon Crowell. Marcel Curtis. Joseph Davis. Riel Deck. Amber Dennis. Jade Dennis. Aiden Dominic. Mackenzie Dunlap. Setanasia Fuller. Jordan George. Brandon Godfrey. Autumn Golfin. Giselle Gonzalez. Tierra Gorey. Cecilia Gooder. Sadie Gooder. Giovanni Hamilton. Daquan Harris. Eveline Hinton. Jaden Hobson. Tyzir Holloway. Mustafa Jefferson. Andrew Joachim. Jamarcus Johnson. Joshua Johnson. Mariah Johnson. Latria Johnson White. Antasia Jones. Jenna Karakra. Austin Krupla. Jordan Kyles. Diari Lewis. Genesis Lewis. Michael Lewis. Cordell Long. Isaeli Lopez Malavet. Rosalind Lopez Malavet. Diari Lyman. Soleil Mango. Caitlin Manis. Francesca Marquez Ramos. Keandre McCrary. Tori Merritt. Brianna Mickens. Adriana Miller. Ali Mohammed. Hashim Mutoka. Patrice Mwamba. Natalia Myers. Jacoby Norris. Jean-Paul Olortegui Kondamarin. Nazir Ortiz. Raymond Ortiz. Destiny Owens Wright. Dontasia Parker. Kylie Phillips Taylor. Carmelo Prince. Nathaniel Queener. Michaela Randall. Griffin Randall Neely. Keyshawn Reed. Samira Reeves. Sophia Reeves. Jadalyn Reyes. Tylen Richardson. Juan Rivera. Janaya Roscoe. Jada Jalia Salazar. Jalen Salmon. Angelo Sanford. Jonalise Santana. Arielis Santiago. Adelso Santos. Alexis Setti. Olivia Sharp. Raquel Shelton. Dante Smith. Jada Smith. Aubrey Solers. Nesdelian Soto Vireja. Leroy Summers Elam. Ayani Taylor. Nicholas Taylor. Kenneth Thomas. Tabitha Tome. Paulette Tomlin. Jaden Underwood. Angel Voltman. Kiera Vega. Nicholas Vieira. Gilcy Vivera Mosquera. Damari Walker. Jeremiah White. Marlandish Williams. Navario Williams. Greta Witt. Ryan Wright. Rondrell Daniels. Ladies and gentlemen, the spring School of One class of 2026.
The last one, the last reading.
On behalf of the Board of Education of the Cleveland Metropolitan School District, Mayor Justin Bibb and CEO Dr. Warren Morgan, I wish to congratulate the young men and women of the class of 2026 of the School of One and their parents and their families. Congratulations.
At this time, we ask that all graduating seniors please stand. Can I get Marlandish and Brianna to the front of the stage, please? Marlandish and Brianna to the front of the stage, please. They're coming? Okay. All right. The tassel is worn on the right side of the mortarboard as a symbol of change. I hereby declare the School of One class of 2026 to be graduates of the Cleveland Metropolitan School District. If you still have your hats and tassels, you can move your tassel to the left side of your mortarboards as a sign that you're an alumni of the Cleveland Metropolitan School District. All right, let's get one more round of applause for our graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, we share in the celebration of your children's achievements. At this time, please clear the aisles to allow the recessional. Graduates, please follow the principals and podium guests. Thank you, congratulations, and good night.
Clear the way for the fire. The fire is coming through. Our 136 are coming through, and nothing is going to stop them now.
So many things that's held us down, but now it looks like things are finally coming around. I know we've got a long, long way to go. where